worlds apart. I think I may love you if you give me some time. Maybe you'll love me too. I got this thing for you. If you come closer, I can whisper in her ear. And if you wanna walk away, I'll tell you all the things I know you wanna hear. I'll come closer to you if you come over. I know we'll go farther, farther with you. I'm in warm waters when
Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm into the game. Always be the same. True. I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm into the game. Always be the same. True. I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm into the game. Always be the same. True. I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm into the game. Always be the same. I'm broke, I got things, sunshine and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. The game.
Even though they know I really ain't into it. I'm not into it.
What's up, guys? Let me move this out of the way. Let me see if my voice is working. They have a subscriber only feedback area that they play live. Oh, that's super cool. I'll definitely join. Hello, Foder King. Hello, Blue Sheep. I'll have to check out some of Disclosure stuff. I assume, don't they have a lot of subs? Like, do they do some sort of lottery system for how they select people to listen to? I'm going to do another stream where I'm kind of winging it. We're gonna move pretty fast, I guess. Let's see. We are live, Big Mish. Oh, I need to make sure I'm reading the multi-stream chat. Sorry, I'm missing YouTube. Dylan, Dillman, Sailor Mojo. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, we're gonna work on some beat packs. And so I guess we're gonna not get too caught up on specifics, I guess. Just try and do a little bit of fast writing here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how upset were you when Kenny fucked up your name? Honestly, probably like 1. Felt pretty negligible. People have been calling me both names since I had this name. So I really don't mind. I think now I just go by Okay Sammy because it's like he said it, so people know that better. And then when you say Oksami, people have trouble spelling it sometimes. So how do I get multi-stream to scroll down automatically? It's really annoying that I can't do this. So I am used to it. Yes, that's true. What's up, Mother Brain? Today's probably gonna mix of maybe some lo-fi beats, not for standing on their own, but like the pitch. We're gonna give it a try. Beats of all different types. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Already a little too thumpy. Actually, before I even fix this, I mean, let me try to get a loop down, I guess. How is it supposed to be pronounced? Either way. Although I just say Okay Sammy now because it's kind of easier to spell that way. Don't overthink shit, Eric. Just have fun. I agree. Guess we'll just dig. We'll dig a little and see if we can get inspired by some of the samples in our libraries here. I actually have, I'm like kind of out. I have no idea what we're gonna do. Oh, you have a Korean name. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. Sam, I'm so inspired by your tracks. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad. Like this is encouraging people to get to make stuff on their own. Do I start with drums or melody, or does it vary? Usually drums, but definitely varies. The songs of Michael Jackson, which are 40 years old, hold up extremely well production-wise. I totally agree. Thanks for making me quit music. Wait, what are you talking about, Carter? Might be a progression there or something like that. I want to hear some Okay Sammy future bass. Dude, I had a future bass song, which is a remix of Childish Gambino. Then I never made it again. We're gonna try to craft something out of that. I kind of like it. I want to kind of get back to this What's up, young team? You eating gyoza? That's so good, dude. Drum and bass? We'll do drum and bass maybe one of these days. Hello, Jupe. Jupe cutie. Sorry, we're just noodling around until we can figure out a loop. I'm having some trouble tying it back. Yo, what's up, Rod? I mean, I'm from Asian country. My parents are both from China, but I grew up here in LA. Hello, what's up, Virtuos? Hello, Rem. Wow, this is really weird. I want to try to get back into the root note, but I'm having some trouble here. So we start from the A. Listen to this again, see if it maybe puts me in a different direction here. That's a cool loop. I definitely want to change a little bit of that. Get into like its Dilla swing might work actually. That was way too fast. This kick is also not correct. We need a little more time so I can write this out. You guys can kind of hear it, right? There's definitely this like vocal chop thing that we can do every time it repeats. I have this habit of sometimes playing it as if I was sampling it, which really helps me. It's weird. I like sample after I write out the sample portion. That's actually good enough. Let me also catch up. What piano I think was asked is Alicia's keys, contact VST. Let me scroll down. I'm torn between watching the Oliver stream. Dude, honestly, Oliver is far more experienced than I am. You guys should all go check him out whenever you have time. What is up, Grave? Carter sign of approval. How do you come up with such interesting progressions like that? Yeah, this is where like taper off. Every time people have asked me multiple times for like, oh, how do I come up with chords and melodies? I had like a formal discussion with the young team actually, and I was like, dude, I actually don't know. I don't think it's very methodical how I think about this stuff at all. It's honestly a mix of all these influences that I have in my head. I've heard these progressions somewhere, but sometimes I just forget where they come from. So like I also will like stoke that memory a little bit by I was literally earlier, if you were missing it, I was just clicking through samples, right? Right, literally just that little 2 chords. I don't know. I felt like I could come up with the next chords in that progression, and so I wrote this. So that's a really great way for me to start like getting going. B-Packs giveaway? No, I'm sorry. I'm writing a couple songs to get pitched. Am I a septuplet swing kind of guy? Possibly, yes. Oh, Mother Brain, have a good night. I know you're all the way in Europe here. Carter, I would hop on this quid if you send me these chords. Dude, I'll do something else for you for sure. These have to be sent separately, unfortunately. Or these gotta come from me. But if you like this vibe, dude, I will for sure help craft some stuff. Let's see what else. Marathon, oh, I appreciate the love, dude. What does the velocity thing do? It helps me just tighten up the velocity sometimes for the piano, especially the lower velocities. If I don't hit it hard enough, it's very quiet. So it's almost like a compressor, which is a really weird thing to think about. You even have like a compressor thing tab here, but I don't use it too much. That particular chord progression is minor chords moving in minor thirds down. Yeah. What he said. Sometimes I feel like taking influence from others feels like cheating or being unoriginal. Yeah, I was literally having a long form conversation with another friend about this, who's like, oh, it kind of bothers me to know like, or to feel like I'm taking, someone else's idea. But I mean, like, I don't know. I think you have to have enough faith in yourself to, one, not copy someone perfectly, which is, first of all, pretty hard to do. And then second of all, Even if you ended up with a really similar copy of something, like all you have to do is change up a chord, change up the sound selection, change up the arrangement, and then you have something that has a similar vibe, but it's a different track. It's not something I actively do, but I'm just like in a thought experiment. I think it's really overrated. Excuse me. This idea of being completely original. In fact, I think it's outright impossible. It's normal to steal meaning to get inspirations from others. You can read a good book about it. Oh, I'll check that one out too. Am I aware of Joey Chestnut? I'm not. Oh. Let me find some like good toned down kicks. Work. Wrong notes. Guess who's abusing RC20? Yeah, we're gonna use some human vocals for sure. Gonna bring back some cityscapes techniques today. Maybe try it with some different sounds. Oops. Not at all. That might work. The lower attack, lower release, start it further. So someone asked before OTT, right? You can hear how, oh sorry, you can hear how like warm it is, but now when you do this, pushes it, gets rid of those mids, and then brings up the highs a little bit. So maybe even 100% might be doable here. A little EQ. Actually, I do have another idea for an ending to make this not just loop. accent this chord with a different vocal sample, I think. So it's not just this one. This is a good take. We're gonna do this. Pick a different one. So it feels like we sampled a different choir and voices. Choir woman, maybe? Get a little different timbre here. Ideally, I can actually find maybe a chop that would do this for me, but I may not get so lucky. Gotta catch up on chat a little bit. Hi, Jonah. How are you doing? I'm mainly struggling with coming up with things from scratch, but I don't even have to do that. I don't know, maybe it's a pride thing. Yeah, I think you have to sort of be... As soon as you realize that whenever you do come up with something, it's some derivative of something you heard, you just forgot about it. I think it becomes very, very easy just to take the next step and actively try to induce that inspiration. MGMT was completely original, but only because they were super high. That's also a pretty good way to get there. Apples to Gapes. Yes, I do. Thank you for coming through. Hello, Marin. You're on YouTube this time. Why innovate something every time you start from scratch? You can do it, but to start with inspiration is not a bad thing. I also agree with that. I think innovating in itself will come with every track you write. It's just like, I don't know, the scope of that word is insanely vague. Because you can innovate a certain section or a certain part of it. You don't have to rewrite the entire track. It is in my professional music opinion, I hate that clap. Duly noted. Let's see. Throw reduce ambience. It's a multi-band preset. Put it after OTT. Let me give it a try. I've never even really screwed around with any of these other ones. I would love to hear Elkstone songs on Timbaland's Beat Club Twitch if he wants to submit, of course. Yeah, I would be down. I understand really what that's all about. Dude, you just submit stuff and he's like, oh, this is good or bad. Like a feedback stream. Johnny Hen, welcome. How would you suggest to learn to play piano if I only have a 25 keyboard? Well, if you're asking about how to learn to play piano, like as a player, not for production purposes, I would just recommend getting a teacher, to be honest. There's always as much, I mean, you can always learn, practically speaking, just by transcribing songs and trying to recreate them, but I don't know how far it'll get you. You're going to reinforce your own bad habits in like this vacuum and no one's there to help correct it. And 25 keys is also really pushing it. I'm not sure if you can really like get a good learning experience on such a small key bed, but maybe that's just because I grew up, oh, besides a teacher, sorry, I just read this right after. Yeah, honestly, just play songs that you like learning. That's how I self-taught guitar. was just literally learning songs. Hello, Pasta. I need 2-factor to log into Twitch and my phone's in a different room. Okay, that's fine. You can stay on YouTube. Come to Russia. I'd love to come to Russia. Probably when things die down. I'll come hit you up. And I can't pronounce your name, but I appreciate the sentiment. Sudoku Mind. What's up, dude? Medicine talked about teaching himself just by practicing songs forever and learning his own songs, never former teaching. Yeah, I'm not surprised that probably works. That's how I did guitar, and while not like the most proficient guitar player, I felt like I was making progress. So, all right, let's go turn up the drums because this is giving grave headache. Sorry, this is kind of loud. There's some weird tone to this thing. Get hats in here. God, why are there so many hats? I'm gonna start from the bottom. This is the life, guys. Life of a producer scrolling through 70 hats. This might work. It's still a little weird, but whatever. I'm not gonna dote on this for too long. I kind of want to flesh out the structure. Okay, so it didn't capture. Draw these out first, then add some swing. Get these on time. Scoot these dudes over. 2, 1, 2, 4. Might be too many kicks also. I should probably use the search function a little bit more. Why is this on? Wow, it got super clean. Change up the colors a little bit. I'm gonna actually try to be actively doing this time and being like diligent about my color choices here, so that maybe I can start building up like a visual, I don't know, association, and can visit tracks a lot faster. We're gonna give it a shot. Probably it's gonna be a pain in the ass in the beginning. About V Club, he's building a platform to beat like BeatStars. But it's invite only. Wow. So exclusive. If you use Ableton, a super useful tool is the gate. Then you can keep all the percussion while gating to a new... I don't quite understand that. Buy your dream PC here. Hope this guy was... Jason, I can't... No, dude, there's no reason to apologize. My streams always be recorded for you. You could just rip drums from fills and use those to make your patterns. Yeah, breaks are awesome. DMB loops in hip hop a lot. Wasn't it? Isn't it kind of the reverse? DMB samples hip hop. Are you saying take a percussion loop and throw a gate on that? What do you think about Max's recent track Naked with Jonas Blue? I have not listened to that. Please remind me near the later parts of the stream. Sahil, thank you. Carving Waves, I'm doing very well. How are you today? Right, caught up. Wow, this is really warm. This is also way too clean. I kind of like that cassette filtering I had on the entire thing. So what do we do here? We will maybe make another group just called cassette. I think I had the lo-fi preset on this. Lo-fi tracks. A little bit of hold pedal bleed that we're going to get rid of here. Thank you, Jack Walsh. I don't know why it says you subscribed, but then on my dashboard it says you followed. It might be like YouTube subscription, where it's confused. Okay, actually here. I really want to write some like orchestral stuff. Soft. What kind of swell do I want? I'm trying to figure out what I even hear here. Let's see. Maybe if I play the piano. Oh, here. I think the swell, like kind of having a little lick at the end here to emphasize it. So much about that one. I like this one. beef this up a little bit. Cellos, actually. We're just gonna quantize these here. Actually, we can leave this kind of unquantized. Oh, this choir. I'm gonna tone this down significantly here. Just gonna have every little part do its own thing here. Catch up on chat. Feel like you're starting to average a high for your count. Oh yes. Honestly, still surprised that many people show up all the time. Thank you guys. Is there a mod here? There's a bot. Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it to grave. Am I gonna put the slide whistle in? I'm not sure what you're talking about. KBD Discord here to show love. Wait, I'm so sorry. What is KBD? Am I in it? It's not Kenny Beats Discord, is it? KBD. Frantically look through my Discord. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope I don't need to know. Or it's not something obvious. Do I use hybrid strings? I'm using the East-West Orchestral String Library. Does anyone know how to fill the space and gaps for songs when the chords aren't playing? Sometimes you don't need to fill those out at all. It's kind of part of the entire appeal of having a spot where there's no chords playing. But KBD's Kenny Beats Discord. Okay, so you wrote Discord after it. Hence why I think. Kidding. I think I do that all the time, like the ATM machine. What's up, Robo? We're making some beat packs to pitch out. too intense here. Preston, I'm trying out the Moto bass, but there's too many buttons, dude. Like, I have to pick a play style too. I have to pick the strings. I don't know what this does. This is actually probably insanely useful. Dude, also, what is this? Why, like, I can barely read this font. Why did they pick this font and why did they make it so small? Is there something wrong with the install? Can I change the font? Like, who thought this was a good idea? I can't even read it. I mean... Alright, Moto, not today. I don't think I can use you. I don't think I have that font. Yeah, I feel like something got screwed up with my install, maybe. I don't really like this violin lick. Okay, I have a better lick. Maybe we're not gonna just have the string do this thing here. Start it out a little bit earlier. Also takes too long to crescendo, so we are going to not use this one. I don't know what Q leg means, so we're gonna try it too. Very smooth sound, actually. How about soft legato? That might work, actually. Why is this playing? I don't know if I want to sub, to be honest. It's pretty boring. I'm gonna dig around for something else, I think. is it not playing? Man, let's see. There's something irritating me about that lick. I actually do want to carry through like a violin now that I hear this from the beginning. That's actually a good lead in. Also kind of run this through some tape. I actually don't really use enough of these other Okay, I actually do want to carry through like this string progression here. catch up a little bit. What are some good bass guitar plugins? Hopefully on the cheaper side. I had ample bass, but never worked on my computer. The Rickenbacker and the Contact is pretty much my go-to. Hey, what's up, Major Effects? I can come up with pretty decent little ideas, but I can't add variation and switch-ups to make things interesting. I don't know if it's due to laziness or lack of creativity. I don't think it's either. Sometimes it's just, like, you just don't hear it. And I found for me it was because of my writing style. I wrote it in a way where I didn't leave room for other things to come in. And when you try to write with a little more space in mind, and don't necessarily do, like, for this one, you know, I had a pretty good idea of what the progression was going to be. I was going to fill it out. I had the whole song kind of in my head. But sometimes when you're starting from scratch, like, seriously, try to use as few chords as you can. Chords are, like, the thing that take up the most room, and slowly reduce the amount of experimental space you have the luxury of using. Something in this sounds like the Discord notification sound, so I keep switching tabs only to find nothing. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. As a non-music maker and coming from Kenny's stream, you seem to use your keyboard way more than him. I probably might. I mean, I grew up playing piano. Kenny has a guitar. Uses that way more often than me. How long have I been making music? 5 years, classically trained, yes. Until I was about 16, and then I haven't really played since. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, this is so loud. Sorry about that. Alright, to be honest, I'm like not gonna flesh this out. I think I just need to make a lot of these, so as long as I have like the stem. There's a hotkey, by the way, Control-Alt-P in Ableton, if you want to quickly close all your plugin windows, which is insanely useful. Oh wait, having that sort of emphasize the start is pretty sick. With a little delay on it. Less feedback. Some diffusion. Compress this a little bit just to tame the dynamics. You can hear it kind of like peaking. Actually, I think that might be due to the RC20s. So what we're gonna do is just put compressor after this. Good enough for number 1. I'm gonna try to do 1 every hour for today. Yeah, let's do number 2. Also catch up. You making a sample pack? No, I'm not. I'm just making, trying to make like a bunch of beats to try to do pitch out. 6 Cents Media, oh, thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in. How many are you trying to make in total? I have no idea. It's kind of like endless, to be honest. I should have just made a new project. I don't know why. What am I doing? I feel like the tempo could be faster. For sure. I mean, I have to flesh that out into like 2 minutes, so we'll come back to it later. I'll probably do it off stream. For now, it's just like getting 1 hour ideas out, I think. And having like a little staging board. That's even a word. I probably meant to say 2 different things there. What's up, David? See you tomorrow, dude. Let's just... Actually, in the Dilla pack, he had some sounds here. Let's see if any of those spark some inspiration. Sick. I didn't know how I would use them, but I'm a sucker for like horn hits. They're all like pitched. Like pitched 1 semitone up and then 2 down. Actually, might have heard something in that one. Holy shit. Wait a second. I've never looked through this folder. This is insane. through. Do you have any specifics you set in your default opening template? Just literally just drums and one MIDI channel. There's not much. KJX Live, thank you so much. I'm happy to share the process. Thank you for introducing me to Robotagi's drum pack. Are there any go-to drum packs that you use? Yeah, Cashmere and Louis Vuitton and Oliver. Where did I get this pack from? I have no idea. I'm not going to look through 600 sounds. I'm going to go back to some fuller stems here. This is some like Eastern sound. That's a vibe. Oh, actually, those two chords. Sorry, it's so directionless. Sometimes I just like try to go and riff a little bit to see if I can find a specific section that I find particularly compelling here. Oh shoot, Tauntaun, thank you for coming through. I also need to catch up. Do I invest in sound kits or usually go for free stuff? Yeah, I definitely buy packs here. Would I ever do a stream where I make it entirely sample-based track? Yeah, hell yeah. That sounds really fun. What's up, Tauntaun? Tauntaun is the legend. Chord even. Hey Tommy, how are you doing? Yeah, jazzy R&B love type beat. I'm hoping, honestly, I'm hoping it can be like hip hop. We'll see how we can finesse it a little bit. A little too fast. Oh no, it didn't record. Okay, we'll actually record it. That was it. Lo-fi this. I mean, it sounds lo-fi, but it's not like sample lo-fi, which is type of the vibe I was trying to go for a little bit more so. I feel like we need a little new job as in our lives. No DMCA, please. Oh, maybe not something like that. It's such a classic.
And now, we have a wonderful surprise for you. Break the mic.
Yeah, okay, actually. actually process it very similarly like that, I think. Tremolator? New Jabez? Yeah. Rest in peace, man. I discovered him, I think, a year after he passed, and I was like completely ignorant. When I discovered that he did, I was so devastated. It's so weird. Honestly, do we just take a break here? Like, sorry, not take a break, literally speaking, but like find a break and just clear it. Wait, can I use this? These are from other songs. That's not good. Breaks? Do I actually have breaks in here? No. Wait a second. There was something Nujabezi about it, isn't there? Oh, Robotaki has breaks? How are your breaks, Preston? Actually, kind of. It's a little, the snare I think I need to change. You can display YouTube and Twitch chat simultaneously. I can. Oh, also 33K KJ, thank you for the 100 bits. My work emanates such an eccentric intuition when it comes to dividing air pressure orchestration by increments of time. Yeah, I love doing that. I love giving, like, it feels like a little burst of I don't know, fairy tale fantasy stuff. Alright, maybe we'll just make our own Robotaki drums. What are we at? 104? Let's cut up this loop a little bit. It's kind of breaky, isn't it? Yeah, this will be a decent starting point, I think. Just fix the hats up a little bit. Should we alternate these so it doesn't sound so static? Let's copy this here. Okay. KJ, thank you for the host. It had this like really warbly effect to it. Ensemble. Actually, we'll just use stock chorus. See if that. It's a little too fast. Let's slow it down even more. Also, the chorus makes it sound like an 80s thing, so maybe that's not the vibe. Your G4 always boosts the pack, dude. People need to know about the pack. Hey, what's up, N Solo? How are you doing, man? Thank you for coming through. Is the video speed 2x? You fast? No, I'm not. I'm just maniacal when it comes to cutting up my hi-hats. Definitely need to kill some of these kicks. Pretty oppressive having this many in a row. Try to do too much fancy stuff with this. think it's a little too much to emphasize it that often. I'm also gonna slow it down even more. I think a Melotron flute, and then a bass, and then I read chat. That's the plan. Pipe organ. That is not it. Not the Orchestral, the Melotron. A distinct sound to this thing that I don't think I'll ever get tired of, to be honest. There's a placeholder, but I think it's kind of a nice, like, Asian accenty thing. Let me just reach that now. Invite Snow over to your house. Yeah, alright. Hook me up. Aw, Tantan. I'm jealous of you, dude. I remember for like every time you sent me anything, which I'm definitely still open for, by the way. I was like astounded at how like clear and well defined everything was. Like as soon as I heard it, I was like, dude, I know exactly who made this. A beautiful bass line. This would be more or less done. One of those joints that fits being simple. Like, yep, joints. I completely agree. Maybe some decoration in the drum loop. You guys are reading my mind. How do your Omnisphere patches load so quickly? You have to run it on an SSD, man. There's like no, you have to. There's no alternative. I feel like if you don't load this on SSD, like you're literally 3 to 4 times slower than with it. And when I use this much sample-based stuff, it's like a must. Jason MDG, do I make music for a living? No, I don't. But it'd be fun to do so. How are you doing? I was cheering you on Lotus's stream yesterday. You should push the camera a bit down so we can see the hands on those keyboards. I want to set up a camera behind me so you guys can see, or at least a MIDI viewer, but I was having some trouble setting it up, to be honest. I have to like stand back really far. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work, to be honest. I've tried to set it up a few times and then you just end up seeing my chest and my hands. Which maybe is probably more interesting than looking at my face look down at my keyboard anyways, so we'll try to set that up. We want a key cam? Alright. I will try to get another webcam set up. Anton, yeah, absolutely, dude. You know, you message me anytime. You can message me anytime. I would be there. Strap a GoPro to a bike helmet. I feel like if I wore like a chest thing that went like around like this. Can I angle it down here? Let me just try it. Thing is, like, the keyboard's a pull-out keyboard, so I have to like go so far out. And then like I have to keep on pushing it in at the same time. I don't know if it's that great. Maybe? Oh, this is not bad, I guess. This is not bad. Bump it up a little bit for you. Just buy a flexible microphone stand and attach the camera to it, then you can just pull it and move it. Wait, that's a great idea. I'll actually like DM you if you have something in mind. Okay, loaded. Wow. How can we ever not use the Rickenbacker palm mute? I don't know. I don't think I can, to be honest. This is the bread and butter. Ooh, we can do some slides here too, I think. It's definitely taking up a ton of space. Let me really tone this down. Holy hell, there's just way too many kicks. loop it. More strings? Why not? Also, my plan to try and color code stuff did not work. It's just way too efficient to not color code. Inspector Gadget. What VSTs are on bass chain? It's really just a compressor. And CLA guitar, but there's not much that CLA guitar is doing right now. Just color code after the initial sketch phase. Yeah. That's true. What is Grand Détache? Dude, all these articulations. Why are these so grand? I guess that's the name. Bottoms are pretty strong. Nah, maybe no strings. It's honestly pretty good as is. Yeah, I mean, some detailing needed, but like, what are we doing? How are we doing on time? This was 45 minutes, not bad. I'll try to do another one for the last hour and 15, I guess. Yeah, good enough, good enough. How did I learn to produce and mix? Honestly, just by doing. I know that's such a vague answer, but it seriously is. Being a music producer is basically a lifelong trial and error session. What VSTs? That the one of the strings was East-West Symphonic Orchestra. Thank you, Tauntaun. The Logitech MX Master 3 mouse, so I can scroll horizontal. Oh man, I don't think I have horizontal scroll, do I? No, I don't. Alright, last one, I guess. Let's see. What do I want to make? Well, I still want to make like these kind of like mellow lo-fi ones, so we're gonna think about one more.
Big light tell you what time it is, you know what I'm saying? We coming with the valuable things like sunshine and oxygen. These cats run like they fine, but nah, you full of swine like everything within the red, white, and blue line.
song? Can you make a beat with strings? Yeah, for sure I can. Do you have any free VSTs that you recommend? Yeah, OTT. Well, it sounds like super Radiohead, that little progression up. This sounds like almost like Stairway to Heaven. Can I make this a little less? This is a little bit too twangy for me. I guess we'll bounce to the arch top. That's not shreddage, because I've been using a ton of shreddage. There's something else. I'm gonna kind of think for a little bit. What chain do I use for the electric sunburst? I always put the same chain on my guitars, the CLA guitars with a compressor in front. CLA mostly there for a little bit of stereo width. gonna kind of flounder around, so please bear with me. Oh, what is this? I don't know. I guess we just capture that and look through it later. I'm gonna keep on reading the chat. A little wide cam action? No, I just scrolled out the keyboard this time. Maybe we start off with like a vocal sample or something. Let's see. Let's actually sample something. That'll probably be an interesting start. Dig around.
When I feel you, something tells me, something tells
What are these? Actually, this is really nice. I want to change it just a little bit. Also a little bit too hit a, oh yeah, that's way more mellow. There we go. How does it end? Okay. 3, 4. That is way too fast. dragged it into this. Nope. Go away. Okay, well, let me get one more clean take. A little bit faster. Okay, good enough. What are we doing here? I'm actually going to change the chords one more time here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get some horns on this for sure. Maybe not the pommy this time. We're gonna use the regular one. Let me also catch up a little bit. What do I use the OTT for? For really crushing the mids and really warm sounds. I bought Splice, but I have no idea how to use the sounds. I know how to get them into the DAW, but I don't know how to use it creatively and make something from them. Ah, isn't that the bane of being a music producer? I hope I use that word right. Yeah, that's a really common issue. Honestly, I use Splice more as a reactive tool than an inspirational one. Actually, no, that's not true. I use it for both. But yeah, knowing how to use them creatively is like, I mean, it's not fun to force it, but it's sort of something you get from experience. if you feel like it's impeding you and you feel like you can write without samples, then more power to you. There's no reason to need to use them as a crutch to start writing if you can already write without them. Catching up. Mac and cheese. I made you remember one of the K-pop ideas. That's great. What guitar plugin is that? It's the Evolution Archtop. Okay, actually, before that, let me actually do the drums. Look at that. Perfect snare, dude. Gunshot might work too. Right. Sorry, that's wrong. Another cashmere sample because I really want those fast hats. Just cut out this part. Cut out this. Loop this over again. Like this. Super lazy hi-hat production. That's okay. I kind of like that like triplet accent feel. I do hear some perk actually. See. Probably not these. Maybe some Swindale percussion. The legend. Oh wait. This kind of gives this like a nice little twang to it. Volume always is at -12 in the sampler, which is super annoying. Make sure if you're using Ableton you have that set properly. Okay, turn it down just a tad. I think I want to pitch it down just a bit. We're also gonna, can I fade it in just a little? A little bit higher. I'm going to pitch it just a little bit to try to hit that D here. Okay, cool. Bass. Oh, I know where I want to go. The bass line tells us the entire story. Actually, I don't need to do this. We're gonna move this out, save this, read this again. What is my go-to contact flute? Contact flute. I don't think I have a go-to contact flute. I'm using Swam Alto flute for most of my stuff. Oh, dude, you're not worthless, man. Exactly what Tauntaun said. How do those things correlate? This beat is nothing. Is completely independent of whether or not you have worth. I promise you, you have worth. While Tauntaun's laying down the knowledge, I was just about to say everything I was about to say. Don't compare to others. Compare to yourself a year ago. Honestly, this is like it sounds like a platitude, but it seriously isn't. You really need to compare progress to the only thing that matters, which is where you were, you know, even a day ago, or a week ago, or a month ago. Like, seeing something good doesn't affect your ability to improve at all. It is completely separate. And while there's it's the illusion of this gap, I guess. Yes, maybe there is a gap from what you hear and what you're doing right now, but that sort of self-awareness is step one of improving. Wouldn't you rather not, if you were just completely in the dark and you thought all your stuff was fantastic, we just feel, completely blindsided and have no motivation to improve ever. Hey LFTD, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. Trying to make some quick beats today. Swindle's about to make a comeback. He's on Twitter again. Very stoked. I know he was going through some mental health stuff back in 2015, but I'm really excited if he's going to start up again. He had one of the most distinct sounds that I could ever put my finger to. Slide whistle solo into a gong. 85 viewers? Damn. Thank you guys for coming through. I have this weird viewer discrepancy. I can't see my viewers because it's combining YouTube and Twitch, so I actually have no idea. No, you guys should... Oh, sorry. I misread something. I hope you don't mind plugging Tauntaun stuff, but check out the legend in chat Tauntaun Beats. He's fire too. This is 100%. If you guys follow him, he streams video games. And maybe if we're lucky, we will get to see some production sometime in the future. Is James Vincent McMurrow in the chat? I'm not sure, James Vincent McMurrow. Are you in the chat? What laptop are you using? I'm on a PC. The breath controlled instrument thingy, right? Yes. But he's born a crazy producer. It's hard work trying to close that gap little by little. Absolutely. Oh, Iscon, you're discovering the joy of Tauntaun's music. That's how I felt. I keep telling him this guy was my inspiration when I was starting out. It was crazy. I started in 2015 and I was joining this Discord full of like people like Tauntaun and I don't know if you guys know like Sem and Reach and Jupe and Shisto. They're all excellent producers. And I was the dude that was like collab bro. But slowly, like the gap was there, right? Slowly you just start to try to improve and figure out what they're doing better. Go from there. That's what I want. And I want to figure out how to... My chords are narrowing as I get further on, so I need to figure out how to retain this. Alright, here's the bass line, guys. Time as well. It's also clipping like crazy. Contact the trumpet. Tom, I'm not running circles around you, man. You're still so fucking good. All of the little snippets that you post in Guitar Fold. It's been a while though. I miss it. I'm not a fan of my music in general. I actually didn't know that. Probably a conversation we had because I was not aware of that. You're lucky you're sitting on the other side of the earth saying that I would slap you. I feel the same, Tom, dude. Am I playing written material? I'm not quite sure what that means. My breath control. Is that a Herman Miller chair? Yeah, wow. Good chair connoisseurs here. Wait, Grave. This is the guy. Wait, both of you, Morn and Grave. This is the... I've been talking to you both about each other. Morn is the StarCraft dude. Grave is the Valorant guy. And both of you left your pursuit of esports to do music. Is it the Logitech version because you're an Epic Gamer? No. It's the Herman and Body. It's like an office, it's like, I don't know. It's just a super beefy office chair that I hope I'll never have to buy another chair for. But since I have to do so much work in my chair, oh, I'm not connected. Let's compress this just a little bit. Sorry for the vibrato. Levels are a little bit off. Let's turn this up just a tad. Let's actually drive this just a tad more as well. The most impressive plugin I have, Sausage Fattener. We're gonna do a little trumpet unison here. Let's see. I'll just do that lick one more time. Fill some of the mids here. Then here, switch this out for another trumpet here. Almost. Yeah, okay. Pretty close, pretty close. fix up some of the harmonies here also. Elenia has rated me. Oh shoot, I gotta scroll down. Elenia. I love saying it the way you've written out your Twitch name. It's so like, I don't know. It's so nice to say. Thank you for rating me though. How are you guys? This man looks like he's about to go scuba diving. Thank you, dude. Oh, Tauntaun, can you show the MIDI record for the expression? I will also. Sorry, I gotta scroll up. Written material is just that pre-composed. No, I didn't. I'm writing it now. Which library is that? It's called the Trumpet. Sorry, I'm like reading my messages before they disappear because I only have like so much buffer. Put Valhalla Room on that trumpet. I will put Valhalla. Hit it with the glizzy. Okay. Can you explain why I'm shooting the chords? Like I said, I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just kind of hear something and I try to play it out. Delania, thank you again. Okay, I'm back. I'm back to the present. Sorry, I just needed to catch up before I lost all this stuff. What kind of song am I making today? I have no idea. I'm kind of writing some stuff to be pitched out. And no idea if this is really usable. But yeah, where do I host my beats? I'm an artist, or I'll buy exclusive beats. Let me know. I don't really sell anything at the moment. Not out of like any desire to preserve my sound, but I just don't really have like a storefront, or I don't like sell beats. I usually just write like for big projects. Not big projects, sorry, for just like personal projects. So yeah, feel free to just DM me if you want to talk about some of that. I don't know. I've been thinking about leasing stuff if you're interested, but other than that, I'm not really taking on new commissions at this time. I just have too much stuff to work on. But yeah, we'll play this. Let me show you the expression. Actually, you can see exactly what it's doing here. A tauntaun. You can see like this is not really stuff you can draw in. It's pretty amazing actually. Some of this, I don't know why it's getting so buggy, but yeah, most of it's pretty smooth, and like you're able to get a very, very natural velocity on all of these things. Also worth probably looking at is modulation, a little bit. So when I bite down, right, it triggers the modulation a little bit and causes it to have a vibrato there. It is so nice, yeah. It's just mimicking, you know, the natural flow of your own breath, and so I don't have to worry about needing to draw these in. I don't know what this is. Oh, this might be the tilt. I forgot that it has a tilt and nod controller. Wait, I have 100 viewers? No way. I haven't been looking at all. I need to check because I don't know how many viewers are on Twitch and how many are on YouTube. So I'm gonna go peek. Wow, this is insane, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Honestly astounded that like this has been growing at the rate it has been. So who is your producer friend from YouTube? Oh wait, no. Sorry, I thought you were just talking to me. But yeah, pleased to have everyone here. Elenia, thank you for rating again. I know. Alright, what was it you requested? Valhalla Room, right? That's it, dude. That's all I need. Alright, let's see. got to clear out this little part, I think. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick mix actually. Let's see. What am I looking for? Chain shaper. Let's go grab Preston's kick. I almost want a little more on, like, I don't know, I wish I could like have even more. I mean, I can, but I don't want to overwhelm it. I'm gonna try to toss a quick chorus on this and see if it doesn't really botch it up. It's not bad, but I wonder if I can add a little more sub to this. I'm gonna put a little hip hop sub on it and then just give it a little more power. Let's see, where's it? Catch up on chat a little bit. This beat is the 100 viewers beat celebration. Indeed it is. Summer vacation in Cuba vibe. This is tight. You can hear it. Use many audio loops for your beats tonight. That's great. I don't know if that's a good thing. I chopped them up, but yeah, we needed to get the groundwork going. So there's never shame in using loops. Alpha Dolphin with 1,000 bits as well. Thank you so much. Wild. For some reason my like track keeps on jumping between tabs here. What happened to this atmosphere? How come it's making no noise? This broke? Okay, this seems like a pretty good chorus slash verse, depending on how much more energy I can bring in. So I guess let's try to figure out a intro or verse. Escape Library. Indie. I don't know. What makes a piano indie? That's gonna be a good verse actually. Let's try to do that. Let's give it a brief break here and then bring in the drums again. I don't know if we're gonna use the piano for this. This Duke. That is way too grandiose. I do want to lead in the bass line here, but I don't know what to do. I need to get myself faster time. I was trying to race to the keyboard. Maybe we followed that. I feel like there's definitely room for something else in here. Kind of poke around. This is giving me brass tracks vibes, and that means a ton. I love brass tracks. What kind of song am I making? I have no idea. Outside of the Rickenbacker, any funk bass suggestions? Yeah, the Trillion stuff is amazing. A lot of the slap basses I use from Trillion. Swirly to kind of hop around the verse parts a little bit. I don't want to use that. I feel like I've used that so much. I'm just gonna try some other ideas for the verse. I mean, this is certainly acceptable, but I just want to see if I can make it a little more interesting than just the same chords. Actually works really well on accident to have this second verse like come in like that. So maybe we'll keep it. It's an easy way for us to extend it. It certainly works. I kind of have an idea, actually. We're just going to use some mutes here to really give it this suspended feeling. Where's my guitar? Actually, I should just dupe this one to be faster. You should do a template tutorial. I don't really have much of a template. There's not much I'm using outside of the basic stock stuff. I ordered by, and the template I use doesn't have like much on it. It has just the EQ, I think, and maybe a utility. Let's see. We're probably gonna wrap this up fairly soon too. Did I study music in school? I didn't either. Che, how are you doing? Happy Saturday to you. bring this in earlier. I think having like 2 layered verses is a little bit too long. Happy first day of Virgo season. Is it hot where you are? Yeah, this is very hot in Arcadia. Do I have EQ in 8 and utility set up by default? On every new track you open, yeah, I do. And even in the default template, yes, I do. What's up, Grizz? What am I using for the horns? I'm using the trumpet. Like, not literally a trumpet, but the trumpet. It's a sample library. For contact. So I just play the MIDI notes and then pair it with a breath controller, you get a really nice horn. Alright. It's not necessarily purely arranged, but for the sake of achieving what I wanted to, I think we have some very interesting stubs that I will expand into longer 2-minute loops, I guess. And we'll go from there, but I don't want to spend too much time on this before I even know what's going to happen to it. I'm going to chill with you guys for a little while, and then we're going to raid someone. That Road Sound Lounge Lizard, yeah, it's the Wurlitzer. One of the Wurlitzers. Oh, reach mode engaged. Do I mess with the Waves API stuff? I don't. I honestly am very intimidated by anything that doesn't let me see the curve of the EQ. Or just feels like, I don't know, it just feels way more... I guess if I really wanted to do it, you know, I remember what I low pass at and what I high pass at, but like I would rather just look at it visually to give me a rough estimate of where to start. I don't want to like slowly dial it in. I don't know. Maybe the difference is not that big. I just don't want to deal with it. This guitar from Evolution Archtop, yeah. Put a Spectrum after EQ, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Oh, this has a really weird reverb on it, actually. I wonder actually if we can put in a piano as well. Maybe an omnisphere, like really high attack, compressed piano sound. Should work. What are my warp settings on? Is it on auto? Yeah, let me check for you after I bring these up. We might want to actually like quantize these down, shorten up some of these. I think I want the D sharp. That is not okay. Dislike. Dislike, dislike. Yeah, we're not going to loop 2 verses, but could be used for maybe a second verse after the first one. What are my warp settings? That's right. Let me check for you really quick. Let's see. Warp settings, warp settings, warp settings, warp settings. I'm on auto for short samples, off on long samples, and default mode is complex. And definitely take off fades on clip edges here. Have I tried Evolution Infinity? No. That sounds so sick though. I'll take a look. Genius, thank you for coming through, man. If you haven't checked out the Discord yet, feel free to check out the Discord. But yeah, this was a little bit more eclectic of a stream, just kind of stream of consciousness ideas as fast as I can, which sometimes kind of is necessary, even if just to prove to yourself that you can write something in the span of say an hour. It makes me personally have less of an excuse to like get stuck on stuff, even if it's not something I 100% like, you know. Some merit in finishing stuff. But yeah, we're gonna raid Mr. Memblem here. Let me see what he's up to.
All right, we'll go on SoundCloud. So were you in stream yesterday when we were listening to my old stuff?
Oh, actually, let me see.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, Memblem, hold on.
Yeah, no
It's
worries.
I had promised, if you're watching this, Memblem, I had promised a raid to my dear friend Preston. But so we're gonna chill until he's ready, actually. So yeah, I don't know. What are you guys up to? What are your thoughts for today? Maybe we'll do a quick listen through to what I made today as a kind of wrap up and take some notes also. sorry about that. Did not mean to blast that into your ears. Thank you for everyone who's following. I know I used to shout out everyone who followed, but to be honest, there's a bit too many, which is not a flex. Oh, this sounds so weird to me now. This is rough. This is rough. Let's try to bump up some of the. Why does it feel so EQ'd? Frequency. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. It's kind of too lo-fied. Did something change? Yeah, it did sound differently. It doesn't, didn't it? Yeah, maybe our ears are just not used to this. Oh, definitely put some sidechain on to try to. Pump kick. Harp is also quite lo-fied out. Let's try to maybe just reduce the mix on this a little bit. Oh, I kind of hate the bass. It's like a little bit too rounded. It feels like some weird smooth jazz hybrid, actually. So let's try it and switch it to a trillion bass again. That's not this. I didn't know about chain shaper. I used to use a compressor on the sidechain mode. Yeah, honestly, there's nothing wrong. I mean, it's literally called sidechain compression, right? So, whenever you use it, though, I find that I have to like kind of shape the what do you call it? I have to shape the EQ so that when the kick hits, the curve is what I want it to be. Sometimes you'll have these kicks that have a lot of like background noise or a really long tail, and then the chain shaper avoids all of that because it only triggers on the transient, the first transient here. Maybe Chapman stick? Let's give it a shot. Also compress it. Put the bass chain on. 220. Hello, EL314B. Your name's in blue, so it's a little bit hard to read. Maybe a Chapman stick mute? Fender? almost a really cheesy bass. I'll try one more thing. Maybe an acoustic bass? You know what would work on this? The Rickenbacker. But I really want to try not using the Rickenbacker. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more to life than the Rickenbacker. $7K, yes I am live. I'm about to wrap up though. Thank you for coming by. We'll have the VOD up though. This bass is not it either. Why not play a real bass? Wow, look at who can afford a real bass here. Yeah, let's try an acoustic one. Is it AC one? Oh, Jason, take care, dude. Thank you for coming by. I believe you're also, you said you're in Paris, right? You stayed up super late for this. Thank you again, man. Alright, let me get this down really quick with the... Yeah, I do, major facts. I'm gonna lay down an acoustic bass really quick, and we'll call it a day. Why is my loop too short? Alright, I'm gonna give in. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I just want to buy a Rickenbacker. Then I can at least be like, oh, I have no other live basses. Of course I have to use this one. Wait, Memblem, are you done streaming? Okay, I guess it kind of worked out. Okay. Dude, next, I was about to raid you, but I forgot I had, I didn't realize Preston was going on, and I told him I was gonna raid him. But it kind of worked out because you were gonna be off shortly anyways. But dude, next time hit me up. We'll set up our chain. Alright, that's good enough for today. We'll see how these come out later. I'll flesh them out a little bit more. That would be Galaxy Brain to get a Rickenbacker and say this is all I have. It has to be a Rick. I'm honestly like heavily considering it. I like the 5-string in there. Yeah, I remember on your stream you were using the 5-string. It sounded great. You'll be able to get a bass string, man. Your music deserves compensation. That means a ton to me, 7K. But I'm about to wrap up now. I'm gonna pass these on to Mr. Taki, Mr. Chin. We're gonna go bother him Let's see what he's up to. Just smiling into the camera. Reading chat. Alright, let's go bother Mr. Taki. What is the raid message?
Alright.
I don't know. Do you have an idea?
Microphone's still working, right? Yo, Memblem, what's ages?
Let him know how much superior I